What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you guys out there? I hope you guys are all well. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys for being here, stopping by to see what's good today. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, and it's 3:08 p.m. And it's time for a reading. Yes, it is old and new. I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. And if you're new, I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks of Tarot. All right. So, hope you guys are all well. Like I said, enjoying life and not letting anything get to you. And staying out the way and staying prayed up. All praises to the Most High, YHWH, all day, every day, for every opportunity that we get to be better. All right. So, and I believe it's a new moon. Um, I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to even look all that up right now, but I am going to use 2 different oracles because of the new moon. Okay. So matter of fact, let me get that deck really quickly and pull a card from there just to tap into some energy. Matter of fact, let me just see where it's at. I always say one thing and then I end up doing just the opposite because it starts weighing on my brain. Like, I want to know now. Let's see where the new moon is. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me look it up really quickly. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. It says that the constellation will be Pisces. So, new moon in Pisces. That's water. That's emotions. So, tap in with yourselves and others as always. And staying grounded, most importantly, is the most important thing. So, we have here, as I split the deck, we have the roots, which is, um, like I said, important. 38, you could be 38. Also breaks down to a 12, or 11, my bad. And then here, 45, 7th house, relationships, important. Or you could be 45 or 9. And also the 11 breaks down to a 2. So you could be born on the 2nd or the 11th of December or the 9th of December or 38 or 45. So let's get a card. So we have here at the bottom, we have the number 25, which equals to the 7. So you could be born on the 7th or 25 years old, and Uranus represents change. Okay, so we're definitely going through a bunch of changes here as a collective whole. Humanity, the world, everything is changing. And this card wanted to flip out. So first house could be important. It could be 39. That's 12. Okay. Which breaks down to a 3. And arrival is what's there at the bottom. So our card is Juno, partnerships, which breaks down this 31 to a 4. Okay, so yeah, relationships, partnerships, very important, how we interact with one another. So here you have Juno. It says, the asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is Queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. So it says here, guys, action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and meditation techniques. Practice, respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, what? And find balance. Foibles? What the heck is that word? Give me a second, guys. Fobbles? I don't know what that word is. Hold on. I do not like it when I don't know what a word is. Like, what is that? Hold on. It'd be nice if they just, oh, here it is. Foilable. Who in the, okay, I don't have time for all of that. Foilable. Yeah, okay, guys. Foilable. And I guess okay, hold on, because that's not what I read. I didn't read foil. I read, maybe I typed it in foil. Yeah, maybe they're missing an L here. Maybe that's why it didn't make sense. Foible. Foibl. Foibl.
Foibles.
Foible. Same thing without saying foil. Foible. Oh, God.
Foibles.
Foibles. That, yeah, guys. Anyway, that just sounds crazy. You guys use that word? Anyway, be able to work around each other's foibles and find balance. Okay, be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mates, your children, employees, or coworkers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. If you don't, you can devolve into jealousy or create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said you have to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities. It says here, challenge. If you live out your ambition through your mate or work partner, instead of through your own efforts, this situation can develop into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. And then it says a gift. True partnership is a spiritual path Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. Yeah, most definitely. You start with self and then you can empower others. But, trying to bounce off or piggyback on someone else is not going to get us too far necessarily or live through them. You can learn from, but trying to be exactly like someone, that's not going to get it. So now I'm going to use the tile or tail oracle here to get us a card. All right, so we have here at the bottom 11, which equals to peace, or number 2. So harmony, balance, perfection, a sense of well-being, and expansion. I only want one card. I knew that was going to happen. The way it shuffled and when I stopped. I rarely use these cards. Now at the bottom, we have pushing upward. Number 46 equals to a 10 or a 1. Steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. Okay, so this is our card. We have number 27. Breaks down to a 9. All right. So it says the corners of the mouth, nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, creating balance, nurturing the body, mind, and the spirit. Okay. So let's read. Health and well-being mean more than just freedom from disease or disease. Pardon me. They are a radiant manifestation of balance in body, mind, and the spirit. When the mind and body is balanced, our capacity for spontaneity, joy, and peace is increased. We eat food to nourish our bodies, but every level of our being requires nourishment, which it takes from the sources available to it. Your quality of life reflects how you are nourished, how you nourish others, and the way you function in the world. Impressions, such as sensory, emotional, and intellectual, are the food of the mind. We receive a barrage of impressions from television, computers, music, movies, books, and magazines, and often end up carrying too much weight in our heads. Simplify your life by eliminating anything that does not promote wholesomeness. You may be surprised to find that you clean up your act. You also start feeling better. Gradually eliminating whatever is no longer relevant. Stuff, habits, relationships, or point of views. Amounts to trimming the fat off of your lifestyle. Consider what it would be like to live with the people and things that help you feel good about yourself. Then consider the extent to which you are willing to go to make that a reality. If you haven't paid much attention to your health, this is a time to begin. In attending to the body's real needs, it's important to bring some awareness to what, where, and how you eat. If you are frequently eating in a hurry or graze at an open refrigerator, then you can be certain that you are also feeding your stress level. Carefully choosing foods that are natural and wholesome and eating with intention sends a message to your entire being that it's worth nourishing. Maintaining good health also means exercising. Physical exercise vitalizes the heart and circulatory system and enhances our general sense of well being. It clears cobwebs from an overfull mind by rerouting excess energy from the head into the body. Nourishment of the heart calls for healthy relationships in your life. Relationships require sensitivity to the subtle nuances and should not be taken for granted. Habitual patterns of relating lead to indifference, lack of enthusiasm, or a can't be bothered attitude that slowly but surely creates heartache. Nourish your relationships carefully so that they may provide you and others with emotional sustenance. Finally, how do you nourish yourself spiritually? Rest and relaxation put us back in touch with ourselves and nature. Make a conscious choice to tune out external distractions and turn your full attention inward by sitting silently, relaxed, and comfortable, simply observing your breath and your thoughts. You can cleanse your mind of tension that deplete well being. When a thought arises that grips your attention, relax your breath. Let the tension go and return to neutrality. This is the simplest form of meditation, and it works. There are many different techniques to facilitate self awareness, some very energetic, others more passive, and it's wise to experiment to find the ways that feel right for you. Practicing a consciousness raising technique with regularity clears the mind, calms the emotions, and will enhance your ability to feel supported by the flow of change that is Tao or Teo. Okay? So, like I said, you have to be well with self and what you put in your mouth, how you nourish yourself, what you entertain, and so on and so forth for you to even have a healthy relationship and to be able to give to it, okay, without feeling indifferent, like I said, or lack of enthusiasm, or just not feeling like being bothered. However, whichever, you have to be well with self. And sometimes it's hard to eat well. I get that. You know, food is very expensive, but try your very best. Even if it's just an apple a day, okay? Keep the doctor away. Your body will appreciate it, okay? So, guys, let's dive in. Let's get us some index cards here. Uh, you belong to me. I got all this music in the background. Um, and I can never hear the song. I belong to you, and I give all my love to you. Every time I see your face, it makes me wanna sing. That's Rome. And maybe your color is green, the heart. So let's get us some cards here. All right. Guess I could play the music back. I can never hear the song right when I have music playing in the background. Anyhow, let's get us some cards out so we can get started. Thank you for being patient. Okay. You could be into astrology or gematria or numerology. Pray for them. Hmm. Someone is in some need. Someone is in need of help. Um, and you may just be the one to help them emotionally because you have been through so much and healed. Now it's time for you to be able to guide someone else. someone's in-laws are in town. And let's get us some locations so we can start this reading. And then I have to go outside and clean up my yard and talk to my dog and get some exercise. All right. All right. Here we go. Okay. That's not a location, but I guess someone's getting in the car. And you could be from South Dakota or would like to visit. Interesting. I have a lot of overseas cards. Okay, so time for a new scenery. You could be having reoccurring dreams. It's time to get away together. Stay strong. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. That's Stroke Crow. Stand in your truth. You could want to visit an amusement park or you work at one or something like that. You have a heavy heart. Substance abuse, it's a problem. Someone is addicted to something. But YHWH is always near. Google it. Google him. Call on him. He's all over. Time to release. Ooh, baby on the way. Don't worry, trust in God and go with the flow. And someone has a very myopic perspective. You could be a nail technician. There's a new vehicle here. Someone's purchased or wanting to purchase. Cease any confusion. Someone's name starts with a W. Who you? Walter, Wendy, William, Willie, love salad. Um, it is a shared wound or a shared. Oh, my bad. It's a question. Is it a shared wound or a shared alignment? Mm. They will never get it. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. And that's the Rude Boys featuring Gerald Levert. Just smile, just smile, just smile, just smile for me. It's better than any word I've ever heard. There you have it. Online dating. Okay. May not be the way. Maybe. Who knows? Someone's tailor made and clean cut, honey. Something's meant to be. Time to wake up. Pay attention. Very attractive you are. Someone is. Someone's name starts with the letter A. Alex, Aaron, Anon, I don't know, Alice. Aquila. Don't put it off any longer. Your brother. Someone's name starts with the letter L. Larry, Lawrence, um, Lolita, Lucretia, Lisa. Thinking about generations well after you. Finish what you started. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. That's a song by Yolanda Adams. I'm not going to even try to sing that. It's very slow, also, the beginning. Someone needs help, like yesterday. I think this is what I saw when I said someone needs your assistance. Someone's name starts with the letter D. Daniel, Derek, Danny, Danielle. Sudden changes made. Someone is trying to manipulate the situation. Your hometown sweetheart. You love Chinese food. You like being near the water. You sing in a choir. La 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 la. And you could be from North Korea or would like to visit Thailand, Michigan, Georgia, Taiwan, Indonesia, Puerto Rico, Chile or Chile, the Philippines, Congo, Washington, D.C., Zambia, and India. Very interesting locations. And let me go the other day. Hold on a second. All right, let's see what we get. Appreciate you guys for being patient. I'm gonna get 3 cards here so we can tap in a little bit more. Okay. But it's about partnerships overall and how you take care of yourself. Time for a new scenery. Sudden changes being made. Okay. You could love salads, but maybe you stop eating salads. Maybe you got hooked on Chinese food, at lunch, stuff like that. On the go always. Slow down a little bit. Find a place that serves you salads or make them, prep them or something. Get back in tune with yourself. Don't put it off any longer. Need to be near some water because that's what you love. It's healing also. Stay strong. And YHWH is always near. Don't forget it. All right, here we go. Yeah, trust. Trust. Trust that what you're doing, how you feeling, is what it is. First card, we are the world. Relationships, right? For sure. Very interesting. To the world card again, but with a puzzle piece there. You are the puzzle piece to tuning in. And then here at the bottom, we have innocence. So tapping back into the things that make us feel good, not allowing stress to get to our world or get to us or let the world and all the heaviness of being an adult, weigh you down. We are the world, we are the children, we are each other, in a sense. We have to look out for one another, but we have to be well with ourselves to heal each other, okay? So then you have the completion card. This is the actual world card, 21. Then here to tuning in, tapping in, standing in your truth. What is this time for? It's time to get away together, okay? Or stay strong. However, all right. I think I'm gonna use this deck here. All right. Let's see what we get. At the bottom, we have Knight of Wands. So that is a card of action. You doing things your way, taking action, taking control back over your life, feeling young again. 3 of Coins, how we work together here. Underneath, we are the world. To 5 of Swords, even though it could be very stressful. And in the back, you have, all the different types of energy. You got one that looks like he's like, what is he so happy for? I could just take his head off. He did all that smiling that he's doing. And the other guy, he looks kind of like, he looks like he could be angry, but at the same time, he doesn't look as angry as the one with the red face. Like, maybe, who knows? I don't know. Maybe we could work with him. But ultimately, I'm quite sure this energy here will be able to heal and help those other two. Even though, you get stressed out, trying to be this healing energy all the time. Rebalance, regroup. Especially if you are trying to be that for someone close to you. Like I said, someone needs help, someone's upset, and can't even understand why you're just so happy. And it's here completion with the world, wrapping something up, a bunch of lies being told, people shifty around, I don't know, you maybe. wearing masks and things like that, not being honest about who they are, when every puzzle piece, every person plays a part. So, Seven of Swords and Eight of Wands. It's like things are going to keep moving regardless, you know? So, the deceptive energy, I don't know, maybe the deceptive energy feels like, it has no other choice but to run, you know, because so many things are changing. The Two of Wands here in reverse underneath, tuning in. So it's like that's my day-to-day card, you know. You're tuning into what it is each day. And this is the marriage card, but it's also just a foundation uh, and celebration card. So in order for you to be able to get to a place where you could focus on any sort of foundation, celebration, relationship, or anything like that, you have to make sure self is right here with the Empress in reverse. This period. Maybe you've been feeling, like I said, depleted lately from putting out so much energy. Trying to keep everything balanced in this relationship and that relationship. Trying to fix everything, but you may need to set up some boundaries here for yourself. Take a break for a minute, you know. Um, don't spread yourself too thinly, you know, out there trying to fix everything. Because it is a lot. It's a lot of people that are still uh, in a negative energy. So it's hard to try to plan or map out, you know, everything in terms of how you see it. That's why you have to calm yourself, channel techniques of breathing, regrouping, and move day to day, because there is a lot of energy that is up against us, you, myself, um, every day, you know, because ultimately it's a spiritual war, guys. So, you know, until things are balanced all the way, you know, which I don't know how that, you know, how that's going to work, if it will ever be like that, I mean, I'm quite sure one day, you know, but we have a lot of work ahead of us. So here, 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, we're worried about the future, our world, our, you know, to have a better world, to be able to have this celebration. But we have to focus on ourselves first, most importantly. With the Page of Wands, and know what path we're on, what we're trying to do, you know. each day. With the Emperor in reverse. Know what we're trying to do each day, when there are so many people that, you know, going through the same thing that you're going through, a lot of people are feeling depleted right now. Okay. Very balanced people, very healed people, but they're so busy trying to help and heal and keep things balanced. It's throwing energy off in a sense. So you have to get back with yourself. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, so much of that going on too. That's why the energy is heavy. That's why there is a lot to be worked on, balanced. People needing our help, assistance, prayers, and that takes energy from us. So do not forget that in order for you to continue to be your fascinating self, okay, you have to give back to yourself too, okay? So, guys, let's see. Second deck. Let's see what we're going to go with this. I think we'll go here. Appreciate you for being here with me. If you're still here with me right now, thank you so very much. Come back and rock it here with me anytime, guys. Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Six of Pentacles working hand in hand with each other or giving, constantly giving. Hold on, guys. Okay, so, right, constantly giving some of your energy to help this place where we reside, Earth. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. Like I said, come back and rock it here with me anytime on Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys so very much for all your love and support. And yeah. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate all of you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. Also have another channel by the name of What It Do, one word, Tarot, where I do love reads over there, general reads, monthly reads, all that. So, love to have you. Here we go. Second deck. Let's see what we get. So here you have here the Queen of Wands. So you're out here, confident, putting in a lot of work, full of fire, full of passion, but you have to recharge yourself, okay? Or Emperor, you have to recharge yourself. Ace of Pentacles. We all want a brand new, fresh start, something that is going to reap many, many good things, okay? Blessings, good days, good food, whatever. We all want that, I know. So here we have Two of Cups. We want love also, right? Someone that is there for us, has our back, all of that. So here you have change, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, change is very prominent here. Changes that need to be made, changes that have no other choice but to be made. The wheel doesn't go backwards. The wheel always moves forward. Okay. So now here you have the Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom it says inner order because of all of the work that's being made amongst all of us. Whoever is doing work. Now here is Two of Pentacles in reverse. And it says change. But I'm put it in reverse. So that's almost, I look at the Two of Pentacles almost like how I do with the Two of Wands. Like you're not too hyper focused on the past or too hyper focused on the future. You're just really in the now, You do want change, yes. Maybe you feel that you're not seeing it. But don't, like I always say, don't worry there. You may not see it, but it's definitely changing, okay? And we will be victorious. Like I said, we all want peace and pray that we can all get to that space and time, you know. And it's like, oh, will I see it this lifetime? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe our children will, generations after us. But it's up to us to start doing the work, but don't overload yourself, okay? Yeah. Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands. It's a lot going on, a lot of movement um, being made at all times. So here is the last deck, guys. And I appreciate you. Wow, Eight of Wands, right? Right off the handle there with Ten of Cups. Happiness, family, children, however, whatever, goodness, okay? So, relationships. Um, and it starts, like I said, with ourselves, a relationship with God, and then being able to heal other relationships and other places, one person at a time. All right, so here we go. Last day, guys. Appreciate you for being patient. Thank you for being here. Here we go. The Chariot. You're always on the go. You're always busy. So here's the Eight of Pentacles now. Here's the Eight of Pentacles now reversed. So yeah, just slow down. Take a break, okay? Take a break from working. You work so much, helping others. It's okay to take a break every once in a while. You need that. And Five of Wands in reverse. take a break. And when you take a break, then you won't have any time to really concentrate on the conflict. You know, it won't, out of sight, out of mind. You know, yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse, which you had already over here. So it's time to put yourself in a bubble for a minute and put up boundaries and heal, regain some re- recuperation time or something, regroup, recoup. So here's the moon. You may not be expressing to anyone how exhausted you are. You know, just try to show up every day as this loving person, using your intuition on how you can help, and you know, all of that. But and you are very loving, and it the world needs people like you. Okay, we need your spark, you know, your special magic that you bring, but we need you to, I guess, you know, walk away from giving it all the time. You know, go relax. You know, and then right after it is the Two of Wands. Go relax. Maybe go take a small vacation to where you can regroup, recoup whatever your mindset, and maybe come up with some solutions or plans or something like that on how you can continue to move forward and help people, but without getting so burnt out. So, uh, you are important, we are important, and continue being your loving self, but take care of yourselves, okay? Nourish yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.